Okay, so today we're going to look at our review for chapter 11. On number 1, it asks us to find the third and first quartiles. So I went about and I found the median right there. The middle for the first is 3.5. The middle for the third is 9. So our answer is letter D. Interquartile means we're going to take 9 minus 3.5. We get letter I, which is 5.5. Now let's look at number 3. The table shows the number of movies owned by a group of surveyed people. We're going to put them in order from least to greatest. And when you do that, you'll find that the middle is going to be 23.5. So you had to add those numbers up in the middle and divide by 2 to get it. What is the mean absolute deviation of the data? So first, we are going to find the mean of that data. So I'm going to add them all together. So 10 plus 17 plus 20 plus 12 plus 12 plus 16. When I do that, I get 75. But I need to divide by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So our mean is 15. Now we're going to take those 5 numbers and we're going to subtract it by 15. And as we're doing this, you need to remember that it's the absolute value of those numbers, so it's always going to come out positive. So we're going to add those numbers up. So we have 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. And there's 5 of them, so 16 divided by 5. And it says round to the nearest whole number. When I do 16 divided by 5, I get 3.2. That 2 tells the 3 to stay the same. So H is my answer. Let's look at number 5. What is the mean of the data? So we're looking at this dot plot, and I'm going to find the mean. Remember, every dot stands for how many times that number is there. So there's 1, 2, plus 2 4s, plus 3 5s, plus 4 6s, plus 1 7, plus 1 9, plus 1 10. And I got 75 when I did that, and I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So 75 divided by 13. I got 5.769, and it keeps going on, and it tells me to round to the nearest tenth. That 6 tells that 7 to go up. But on here, they have it as a 5.7. So I guess we're just going to say the answer is A. The median, we're going to find the middle. So we're going to go in. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So our median is 6, which is letter H. And the mode, the one that has the most dots, is for 6 right there. So your answer is B. Let's flip over to the back. So for numbers 8 through 10, we're going to find which measure of center best represents the data set. Make sure you go to lesson 5 to help you out with this one. All you're doing is finding which one is the best one for this. So the number of television sets in the home, 442, 441, 3424. It has 4 repeated a lot here, so I'm going to go with H, mode, being the best representation. Goals scored during hockey season, we have 7, 6, 9, 3, 12, 7, 2, 10, 7, 8. Well, I know it's not going to be mode because there's not repeated numbers. Range is not an option for these because it's only mean, median, and mode. Mean means that there's not a big jump between the numbers. And I think I'm going to go with that one because there's not extremes in those numberings. And then this guy right here. Number 10. We have 4, 30, 10, 12, 10, 20, 12, 10. So I'm going to put those in order just so I can see them a little better. So I have 4, 10, 10, 10, 12, 12, 20, and 30. Since there are, I will take two different answers on this one. Since there are a lot of repeated numbers, you could go with mode. Or because there are like some big gaps between the numbers, you can also go with median. So I'll take either one of those answers. Number 11, we're going to find the mean absolute deviation of this data set. So first I need to add them all together. 8 plus 8 plus 10 plus 15 plus 9 plus 20 plus 12 plus 10. I get 92. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I'm going to divide by 8. When I do that, the mean for this one is 11.5. So I'm going to take each of these numbers. So 8 minus 11.5, 8 minus 11.5, 10 minus 11.5, 15 minus 11.5, 9 minus 11.5, 20 minus 11.5, 12 minus 11.5, and 10 minus 11.5. So remember, all the negatives are actually positives when they come out. So I'm going to add them all together. So let's see what we get here. When I added them all together, I got 25. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 numbers, so 25 divided by 8. I got 3.125. It says round to the nearest hundredth. That 5 tells that 2 to go up to a 3. So our answer is B. Okay, we're going to find the first quartile of the data. Due to my time constraints right now, I'm just going to be telling you the answer and how to find it. So we're going to put them in order from least to greatest. We'll find the mean, and then in the first section of numbers, we are going to find the middle of those, and your answer will be H. Jamie mowed 7 lawns. He earned 10, 15, 12, 15, 8, and 15. So we're going to add those together first. Make sure you're paying attention on this one because you will have one similar to this on your test. When I add those together, I get 75. And that was only for 6 lawns, but he mowed 7. So how much did he earn the 7th time if the mean is 12? So what we're going to do, we have 75 plus, we don't know what the 7th one is because I'm going to S for 7. And since there's 7 of them, I'm going to divide by 7. And it equals 12. The opposite of dividing by 7 is multiply by 7. The opposite of adding 75 is subtracting 75. And we have 84 minus 75, which is 9. So your answer is A equals 9. Now, you have the same amount of problems on your test for Monday. They will be set up exactly the same way, except it will be in those boxes so you can show your work in your boxes. Make sure you are studying.